So, hello everyone. Am I live? Firstly, okay. I believe I am live right now. Okay. So let me share my screen. Oh, it was already shared. All right. So, hello everyone. कैसे हैं आप लोग? तो I hope you actually prepared for everything, like whatever we have covered till yesterday. Like it was nothing but the introductory part of OpenCV and Python. All in all, today we will going to cover like the video part, the audio part. We will going to split the images from each and every channel, and we will going to show each and every image with respect to every channel, like red, blue, and green. Then we will be performing some image manipulation tasks, and yeah, that will be it for like today, guys. Okay, so let's do it. So what I had initially, cd open cv projects, cd project open cv. Okay, so I have actually prepared a day 2 for you guys. What the hell? Uh, Let me just go from here. Home, project open cv, day 2, and open in terminal. Source env bin activate. So my virtual environment is also activated now, and Jupyter notebook. Okay, so let's start. Yeah, I am just gonna zoom it for sure. Let me at least open the Jupyter notebook first. All right. So yeah, is it fine now? Josna, can you confirm if it is fine or not, please? Okay. Okay. So let's start with our basic functions and basic functionalities or basic mechanism of an image. We will be learning about the images in throughout this session, and let me just recap whatever we have covered till yesterday. Okay, so let's go to the dashboard first. What it was, Jamboard, and add one more. Like we can add as much as we can. Okay, and this is your day 2. Okay. So what we covered till yesterday, and what do we have the information about an image? Okay, and for us, what we see an image like this, like we see an art on a portrait, right? A canvas, maybe sometimes we call it canvas as well, like a mobile canvas, right? Just a sec, like मेरा pen work नहीं कर रहा. Hmm. Oh, how the hell it will going to work? Okay, all right. And how do we see it? Like this. But what exactly the computer sees it? It sees the image into an array mode, like into a pixel of array, right? So we have here x1, x2, x dot till what, xn, right? And each pixel, like this is actually a single unit of an image, which is what, a pixel, right? Okay, so whatever we do, like we can perform on this array, what we can perform is slicing. And what do I mean by the slicing? Basically you can perform the cropping operation we did yesterday, right? And what we did other than that, we even grayscaled it, and today we will going to actually see everything in much more detail. how exactly the grayscale, and we can how exactly we can split every channel like red, green, and blue. So we saw how a grayscale image works. Okay, sorry, मेरी handwriting खराब हो गई है. Okay, so how exactly we saw that the grayscale image works. Okay, so today let's actually learn about the reading and writing of an image. Okay, and let's see in action. So first I would love to actually do something some stuff with the matplotlib cv2 and with the numpy first. Not with the numpy will be covered with the editor part, like in this session itself, but I will be dealing with the numpy with the sublime editor. Okay, so let's import matplotlib, sorry, matplotlib dot iplot SPLT. I hope you people are familiar with this library. This is a library to show graphs, bar graphs, stack bar graphs, right? Basically a visualization tool. And then we have a computer vision tool, which is a CV2. Okay. And last time we read an image by how, like we just declared a variable called image and we assigned it to what? CV2.imRead. Okay. And what do we have now? Like how we can read it? We have images, and then we have what? Goku.jpg. Okay, I actually, for you guys, what I did, I just structured everything here. Like if you go and see the directory now, python open cv, where it is, there you go. So this is your day one. So I actually put the image into even the videos I'm going to put in here, image and videos. So I just put it here. So it actually becomes much more readable and much more structured. So I just put a day one here. Then I will just going to put the day two folder here as well after this session. Okay, so what I am doing right now, I'm just going back a folder before. Then there is an image folder, and from that image folder I am reading goku.jpg, right? I hope everyone is on the same page as I am right now. Okay, because this is just what do we call it, like a relative path, right? Not an absolute one. So this is nothing but your relative path to your existing image, and to actually showcase you how exactly I am reading it. So that is the image, right? So what I am doing, I am right now in this directory. So when I am performing these two dots, right? So what exactly do I mean by that? Just go back to one directory before, okay, and after that go into the images. So that is what I am doing, and that images, in that images folder we have goku.jpg, right? So that is how I am reading it, and let's actually print it out, right? Sometimes it can take time for first time only. Okay, and we saw like what are these, like we just saw these are nothing but your pixel units, right? Whatever we are seeing right now. And what it is your 3D image, 3 channel image, whatever you would like to call it, shape. If we actually see the shape, it is 300 by 400. So what exactly does it mean? We have 300 pixels into the rows and 400 columns of pixel values, right, in 3 channels. Okay, and soon we will going to split these 3 channels as well into the blue, green, and red. So you can actually see how each and every channel actually contributes into making a color image. All right, so let's actually do this. So before doing it, like I just told you yesterday, like I am really not comfortable with this, and that the reason is, let me actually show you. Okay, let's just say I want to convert this image into a grayscale image. All right, how can we do it? It's quite easy. We have a library, we have a function in the opencv library. Okay, and how can we call it? It's quite easy, cv2.color. So what exactly it does, it just converts an image from one colored space to another space. Okay, you can see like the brief about it. And if you guys would love to know how exactly I did this, you just have to put your cursor anywhere on the function, like not here but on the function, and put your shift and tab, and double press your tab simultaneously, not simultaneously but like consecutively, rapidly, like, okay, and again 2 or 3 times. So you will be, given this doc string that is actually explaining the, what the function it is. Okay, so it has more to do with the object oriented programming. I won't be delving into this right now, but yeah, so what exactly this function actually does for us, it converts an image from one color space to another one, right? And color space are like hsv, hsu, and rgb, bgr, like I don't even remember, I can't remember. I have a volatile memory. Okay, okay, that is why we have documentations. So you can always refer to the documentations. But I do remember the grayscale one. So how can we do this? So this is the part like image, and we are saying cv2 dot uh, color bgr2 gray, right? And now we are done. Okay, so let's actually plot it out, but there will be some problem. Let's actually do it with the subplots. Subplot 1 2 1. Okay, plt dot title. I am saying grade image. Plt dot I am show what the image is, the gray one, and the same goes for this, for which like the original image too. And I want the what I can call like the entire frame to be an HD one, like not an HD one, but 16 by 8. Okay, so we can see the picture in much better resolution. So fixed size, that is the parameter that we pass into this. Okay, and lastly, what we need to do is just call the plt.show. Okay. Oh, my bad. It is image. Okay, so now you can tell like I also mentioned yesterday like how exactly it is actually good if you can actually get into this habit, like converting from one color space to another space. It is good, like I also do this, but it always varies from one task to another, since we will be delving more into the development rather than the data visualization, right? So yeah, it could be a bit of a tedious. Let me actually fix it for you. Like I won't be touching this code. Let me just copy and paste it here. Okay, so since actually it reads the image in what format, bgr. Okay, so what do we need to do right now? We need to convert these images into the rgb ones. So how can we do this? It's quite easy. Wait a minute. Quite easy. Like how can we do this? There is a method again, cvt dot cvt color. Sorry, and this image, this color space image, you might actually wonder like, but it does matter even if you are reducing the dimension. Basically, when you are jumping from three channels to two channels, we are reducing the dimension. What exactly do I mean by the dimension? We initially we had let's say rgb, but now we have a single dimension that represents only 0 to 255 values, like which means like only black and white values, but the color space still going to hinder the rendering part here. Okay, so it is actually mandatory to convert from BGR color space to RGB color space, even for showing a grayscale image into the Jupyter notebook. Just remember this, guys. Okay, so let me actually convert it. And what I do need to do right now is color BGR to what, RGB, sorry, to RGB. Okay, and the same goes for this CV2 dot CVT color, CV2 color BGR to RGB, right? Let's copy and yeah, now we just got it, right? But you can see right now like it is bit of a tedious task, and let me actually just do it for you in the console, not in the console, but with the help of the editor, like without this. Okay, so I'm just going to use the Sublime here, and okay, please let me know in the chat if the font size is fine or not. Okay, please let me know. Let me actually check if someone is complaining about the font size or not. Mm, okay, can all right. No one is complaining about it. Okay, sure. So let me actually create a new file here, and I will just going to name it app.py, and just going to save it. That's it. Okay, and this in this app.py file, I'm going to call this I'm just going to import this cv2 module, and after that I'm just going to read the image cv2 dot I am read, and where exactly it is, images, and goku dot what it was, png or jpg, I don't remember. I have a really bad memory. It's jpg. Okay, jpg, and afterwards we will going to cv2 dot I am show the frame name, frame goku. Okay, I'm just going to explain what the frame here is, an image, and cv2 dot wait key. This is just going to this is actually the millisecond. Like when we actually pass in zero here, it actually waits for infinite time, like until we press a button on a keyboard. It actually it actually restrained itself, the program actually restrained itself from terminating unless or until we press a button on the keyboard. All right, so let's do this. And yeah, you can see like how the hell it was really a easy task. Instead of actually converting that entire image from one color space to another color space, and then doing some sort of extra coding. I am not saying like this is totally redundant, but it always varies from one task to another. And I just showed you guys like how exactly if you happen to solve your CV2 problems onto the Jupyter notebook, you have to convert your color space from BGR to RGB. You have no other options until they actually fix this. Okay, from the Jupyter developers. Okay, but if you are developing something like this, like for a software development part, you gotta use this, right? Okay, and let me actually convert this image into a grayscale one. How can you use this? How can we do this? We can do this quite easily. I am read dot again. Sorry. Actually, we could have done that way as well. Okay, but let me actually just show you how can we do this way, like just the old way. Color, wait a minute, bgr to gray, I believe so, right? And just show frame goku gray, not gray. Okay, and gray image, boom. Okay, so let's just actually see what is happening right now. uh like if you can see, like I can only just zoom this a little bit, but not this frame now, not this frame name. I'm sorry. Okay, so if you actually see it here, you can see that the frame name that I actually gave here, frame goku gray. Okay, it is being rendered here. All right, and the same goes for this colored image as well, right? So what exactly it is your mat name, or people actually call it, who actually use the computer vision, they call it mat name, they call it a mat. Okay, and also this is a mat, or sometimes it also referred as a frame as well. Okay, so the choice is yours, you can call it whatever you want. All right, so that was your gray scaling of an image. Okay, so yeah, so that is how you can convert an image from one dimension, one three dimension to single dimension, like reduce, you can literally reduce the entire three dimensions. Okay, and the another way that we can do is this cv2 dot I am read. Am I doing this way when I have the power of what, copy pasting? So it is actually a much more faster way, if you ask me. Okay, and when if you remember, like it is also a much more faster way, and you can just, it is a flag. You just have to pass it, like when you don't want any channels, you just pass 0 here, and the reduction of the reduction of the dimension will going to occur. What do I mean by that? The three dimension will going to reduce to the one. Okay, so let's run this, and we have the same answers, right? And okay, and let me again uh, comment it out, comment it out, comment it out. Okay, so we saw like how exactly a color image can be converted into a grayscale image. But what about the what? Why am I actually again and again saying like splitting the each channel? So let's actually split the channels. Okay, so how exactly it can be done? It's quite easy. cv2 dot split, sorry, split. Then English is quite a tongue twister for me. Like sometimes I just can't speak. Okay, okay, so that is your blue, green, and red. Okay, and secondly, what I need to do here right now is create a zeros. I will just going to explain what exactly do I mean by that. So let me create a zeros for what? Uh, mm, 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 mm. Image shape of what we can do here, instead of actually not the array but the range, I believe. Uh, and yeah, np dot zeros. And what we can do here is image dot shape of 0. Okay, and then image dot shape 1, and the int type that it actually accepts is uint, sorry, uint 8, otherwise there will be an error. Okay, so this will come handy later on. Okay, so let's actually try to see it first, what exactly it is. So print blue channel, sorry, b, print it out. Sorry, np is not defined, oh my bad. Import numpy as np. All right, so you can see like right now we have blue as a lot of 254, 254, 254. Okay, and we can also print like green and red as well, green and red. And let me actually just say here green, and this one is red. Okay, so we have red channel, we have green channel. Okay, but if I actually try to show any of those channels singly, like without any image, like without exposing, without actually increasing the dimension, can anyone tell me, if I show this image, just the single channel, what kind of image I will gonna get? If will it be blue? If I just let's say this is actually a live question for you guys. Okay, so let's say I am sure, and I print here like blue. Okay, and if I just type in here blue, so can I get some responses in chats what exactly I am going to get here? Like anyone? Anyone? I'm waiting for your response guide till I am actually drink some water. I am feeling so much thirsty. Uint 8 is here, is a data type. Okay, you can understand this int 8, your integer value only, but with a different bit, but with a different bit architecture. Yes, blue, it won't be blue. Gray values of blue channels. Naga is absolutely right. And what? Yes, maybe cropped image. No, no way. It will be blue. Nope, it won't be blue. Yeah, let me actually render it. It will be a grayscale image, guys. Okay, you can see it right now, but the intensity of each grayscale channel will going to differ. Okay, let's see that in action actually. Okay, uh, right? So let me put it aside. And red, so for the red will be red, and for the green will be green, like this G, right? And let's do this. So we have green, red, and blue. Like these are the three channels. Okay. But you might wonder what is actually missing right now. Like, why am I not getting the red color, the green color, and the blue color when I am just, rendering only those channels? So, can anyone in the chat tell me where exactly am I getting wrong? Anyone? I am waiting for your responses, guys. Okay. What should I actually do here to actually get a color image? Anyone? It has more to do with those zeros I just mentioned. If you actually remember, single color image. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me actually bring you guys to the Jamboard again. Okay. So you can actually have a better understanding. So I am just gonna let me actually say that again. I will going to ask you again that question. What should I actually need to do in order to make my red, blue, and green in the absolute color channels? Like I want blue as blue, I want red as red, and I want green as green. How exactly I can do this? You people are going to answer me. Okay, I'm just right now I'm just giving you a hint. Okay, so what you do, guys, right? What you actually do, like initially we have RGB, and the moment we actually split each channel, it converted into the, what, a single channel, right? A single image channel. And this single image channel is nothing but your grayscale image, right? And to convert a grayscale image, what we need to do, this was your dimensionality reduction. Like we literally reduce the dimension here. But what we did, like for going from RGB to grayscale, we reduce the dimensionality. So to going backwards, what we need to do, I would love to know from you guys. Okay. Like for 2 minutes, I can take the questions. Color code of red. Uh, Naga is getting right. Deepak is getting right. B00. Anjali is getting right. Vivek is right. Any more? Yay! So yeah, exactly. So what we need to do, we just simply need to perform. We just need to perform what? We need blue. CV2 dot merge. Okay, and what we need to merge, let's say blue. So we need blue, and other than other channel should be what? Zeros. Okay, and for the red, for the green, it should be 0, and it should be what? G, and it should be red, and this one should what? 0. Okay, and the name here should be red. What I name it here? Zeros. Okay, and now I need blue, I need red, and I need what? Green. Boom. Voila. Okay. Now we have every image into three color separated channels, right? We have blue, we have green, and we have red, right? And that is how your RGB works. I literally uh, splitted each every channel and rendered it out here, right? So I hope now you guys have a clear understanding of what exactly the RGB actually does. Okay, and how exactly we can split each of those channels as well. Okay, and this is where you learn how to, manipulate the channels as well for the blending, for making some sort of filtration. I'm just gonna get into the filtration in the into the tomorrow session. But it is always a good idea to give the intuition. Like you should be getting the intuition right now, how we are going to manipulate the each channels, how we will going to perform the arithmetic operations on each of the channels in order to get some sort of affected image with an operation, like what we call it, like beautify. I don't know, like whatever. Okay, or Snapchat filter, anything. Okay, And yeah, so that was your blue, green, and red channel, sorry. And what we can do right now, why don't we actually amplify any image? What do I actually mean by that? Amplification means like increasing the intensity of any channel. Like I have right now blue, green, and red. Got it? So to increase any of those intensities, what I can do right now is just to increase some value. So how exactly the value will going to add into this, like b plus 100. I might be actually doing something right now here that you may think is something, let me actually just perform it here. Okay. Okay. And I just amplified the blue color, right? So let's, instead of doing this, what I can tell, let's actually make our own image again. Okay, so custom image, I would name it, and cv2 dot merge. First channel will be blue, second will be green, and third will be red, right? And let me just comment these out. cv2 dot I am show, boom, and I am just gonna name it custom image. And wait a sec, there is some problem. What just happened? Uh, uh, uh. Wait a sec. Like the error is quite, you know. Okay. I just have to combine these channels, right? And I just did here, and it is, if I actually run this only. So the problem is with what? Problem is with what? Let me actually print the custom image. Okay, this is getting somewhat. Okay, okay. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Not blue, green or this, but BGR. Sorry, my bad. Okay. And yeah, it's quite, common to actually get errors. And it is actually good to get errors. So you can tell, like, you should also learn how to rectify the errors. So yeah, custom image. And the moment we actually, uh, merge those channels again, we get the original image, right? So you see like how easy it was, right? And what if I actually want to write some of these images? I have blue, I have green. Let's say I am actually rendering out this image. Okay. And the moment I actually run this, I am getting this blue image as well. And now I want to save this image. How can I do this? It's quite easy. So the moment I actually render this image out, it doesn't matter if you render it or not. But if you want to save the image, what you need to perform is I am right. Okay, I am right, and say blue image, not like this, but like this, dot png, and the frame is blue. Okay, run it. And you must be seeing this here, blue image.png. I hope you can see, like I cannot zoom it out, but we managed to save the image as well. Okay, so that is how you can also write the images as well. I'm sorry. Okay, and yeah, and the next thing, like we saw the amplification as well. No, we did not saw the amplification, sorry. Now let's amplify some of these channels. What do I actually mean by that? Say in the RGB image, in the color image, we want to amplify, we want to show green color more. So how can we do this? We just need to pass on this, right? Let's say this. So you can see that right now, like this image has been amplified by the green color, right? And you can literally amplify with either of those colors, be it blue, be it red as well. Okay, the choice is yours, right? So after that, that is your amplification. Okay, and let me see if I'm getting any questions or not, because it's been 35 minutes already. No, it's not installing. Kakarot Op. Yes, Kakarot is Op. But I would prefer Goku. Yeah, Kakarot is also fine, but yeah. Where does the image get saved? The image gets saved where you actually make it saved, Rao. Okay. Sam, I am actually giving the current directory. Like if you see it right now here, it is the current directory. If I actually go like this and say images, that is actually a good question. Okay. And I say images, and I again write this. Okay. And I just got everything right. And now I actually go into this images and I don't find it here. Okay. mm, Wait a minute. I think that is actually the name. Sorry. Then image actually gets saved into the same folder. Okay. You can always see it, how exactly the path has been given, but by default it actually saves into the current directory. All right. And I haven't actually thought of it actually. Sir, can it be possible if b plus 100? Yeah, absolutely is possible, Sai Harsha. Yeah, it is possible. And when that happens, what we do in the computer vision is called the truncating. And I hope you actually know the word about the truncation. How many of you actually heard about the process of truncation? Tell me. No, just let me know in the chat. Okay, please zoom it. Oh sure, sorry. Is it better? Sir, use time str to save the image. Why do I need to use time str? Yes. Hello sir, my ideally is not working for installing pip package. What can I do? Help me. Just see the tutorial, Srishti. Sorry, but like ideally is not getting installed. Something has to do with your like the path of the Python where you have actually installed it. Okay, I believe there are plenty of tutorials where you can actually see how to install Python on your OS. Okay, and in your case, I believe it is Windows or maybe Mac. But in Mac, if it is Mac, the Python actually comes along with this. So yeah, it has to be Windows then. What happens when value of the red is 255 and you add 100 value? Well, it will be going to be 355, and the image, the pixel units wherever. Let's say it is actually a good question. Okay. Okay. Let's say let's say okay, you have an image and you add, but no one actually asked me yet, like what if I have an array, 1, 2, 3. I was actually wondering, no one actually asked me, how can I add like 100 to every of this? Like, is it going to yield me 101, 102? It is actually a question, not the answer. Just let me know. Like, will this going to yield me this? Like, no one actually asked me why and how. Like, I am kind of a surprise right now. Like, I just did this here. Like, I just added 100 here. Okay, and this is your NumPy array that we are getting. But no one actually, bothered to ask me why I did that. Like, that was the amplification part. Okay, I did the amplification here. I'm just gonna get to your question as well. But yeah, okay, first actually let me to your question. What do I actually meant by that? Okay, so say you have an image array, and each of those images, say it is sometimes it could be 3 pixel units, sometimes it could be 100, sometimes it could be what we can say, like we don't have a uniform values for each pixel units. Okay, so wherever it actually exceeds the 255, it will just going to remain the bright. You can see that in action as well. So when I am actually doing this, you can see like it is getting what we can say, like the pixel units are getting what we can fading away, right? The pixel units are no longer available, exist there. Okay, so that is what actually happens, right? And Python is not yeah okay, Python is not okay. You are running Python in the terminal, Pratik. Okay, So it will 101, 2, and 3. Really? Let's actually do this to save an image with different name in any folder we want. I don't know what you are asking. Okay, so let's actually do this. Okay, I hope everyone can see my terminal right now. I have an array one, 2, and let's say 3. An array plus 100. What it will going to return me? It is an a syntax error, guys. Okay, because the first thing is it is actually the integer primitive type, and this is actually non-primitive type. All right, and you what you could have done, this is totally fine. Okay, but still it is not adding 100 to each value. Okay, so this actually brings a new concept called broadcasting. All right, that is why I actually mentioned yesterday as well, like you people need to understand what the math is. Okay, so can anyone in the chat know about the broadcasting in the mathematical terms? I would love to know about it. If anyone does, what exactly the broadcasting is? Anyone knows in the chat? Guys, we have 203 people, so I hope any one of you actually knows about the broadcasting, what exactly it is. No one? All right. Sir, we want arrays listed. If we add array to array, it will change. Appending in a matrix. Yeah, yes, Anjali, it is in a matrix. Appending, no, not appending. Akash, you are wrong. Adds the value in the matrix. No, no, Aditya, you are wrong. And Abhiram, no, no, no. Okay, no one does. All right. So at the developer of NumPy, okay, they were having an issue. Like, why am I actually explaining this to you guys? Because when you will be dealing with the computers, like large based large softwares, like I wouldn't call large scale softwares, when you will be developing, or let's say you are developing a software for yourself or maybe for a startup. Okay, you need to know about the underlying behavior of each library. Like, I'm not talking about the implications, how it was implemented, like NumPy was implemented with the C++. That is why it is much faster than the traditional array, like maybe 50 or 20, 50 or 60 times faster. But that is where the NumPy also introduced a concept called broadcasting. And what exactly it means by like this, like what exactly happens, like let's say you have an array, but this array has to be an NumPy array. Okay, this array has to be a NumPy array. All right. Okay, so what you can do is you can literally broadcast, like with the operation of course. This is what exactly each element actually reads. So plus 100 plus 2 3 4 5 6. So what we will going to get? 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. Okay, so this process is the broadcasting here. And how exactly it is faster, let me actually tell you guys. Let's say we had an array here, and where we have like let's say we have a green channel, okay, from our RGB. And from that green channel we have some values, like how exactly, let's say for like some values here, some values here, some values here. And now you want to add. Now this is again a question for you guys. I know there is a time dilation, but I'm just saying right now. And now what I want, like for each value, okay, for each value I want to add 100 pixels to each of the pixel unit. All right. So what will be the time complexity of this program? Can anyone tell me in the chat? Anyone? Like, we might have to actually run a loop. For what? We have to run a loop here and for each of the pixel units, right? So we have to run two loops. Okay, and for that two loops, what is the time complexity we usually get? What is this? No one? No one? Okay. It will be O of n square. And you people do realize like O of n square like can take like there are like heuristics which is proving like O of n square can take sometimes even 200 years if it is, you know, being made in some wrong way, like if it is 200 years. So you might not want to wait for 200 years just to actually add every 100 pixel to each of your single pixel unit, right? So what they did a phenomenal thing called the broadcasting. Okay, so what exactly happened, like they just added the they just actually introduced somewhat called a concept called broadcasting. So with that operation, we don't really have to loop through like twice. We can just perform it in like O of 1. So you know that it is much faster, like really faster than O of n square. So that is the reason why we actually chose to use, or why any data scientist or any computer vision engineer would always go with the numpy, because it is really faster than your traditional arrays. Okay, so yeah, that is what the broadcasting is. Okay, and okay, all right. So I hope you know about the amplification now, how exactly this value is being added to every value here. All right. And we are just making a simple split. Okay. So now let's do something else now. Okay. Now let's actually, add what we call like, mm, let's do drawing, shall we? Okay. Let's do it. And how can we do this? Instead of actually doing it here, I will be making a new file called drawing.py. Okay, and what it will be, drawing.py. Okay, and in this I will be importing again cv2. Okay, and now I need a canvas. Okay, all right, and for that canvas I want np dot zeros 512 by 500, and the value should be np.uint. Okay, and this is again an array of images. I'm sorry. Okay, which consists of only zeros, right? We just introduced our own, you know, pixels, but every pixel in it is what? Zero. Okay, now what I need to do is, let's actually see this. cv2 dot imshow canvas canvas. Hell, wait, why is it behaving like this? Sorry guys, like my system doesn't seem to be, it is heating up a lot actually. Again, open it. Okay, now it is fine. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, cv.imshow canvas and canvas and cv2 dot wait key. And again, a task for you guys. Please let me know in the chat, how can we create a white canvas? This will going to be a black canvas. As I mentioned you earlier, black represents only the 0 pixel unit. Okay, so it will be a black canvas. Sorry, what exactly happened here? I did not imported the I have a as np. All right, so this is a black canvas, and let me actually print on this canvas. Since to print something on, we always need a canvas, so we made our own canvas. Now I want to print a line. Okay, and I have a terrible memory, as I just told you earlier. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am just going to print like whenever I'm gonna get an error, I'm just going to look into it and resolve it, and we're going to tell you, because I really have a bad memory, like a superly volatile memory. I can't remember anything, like Okay, so canvas, and the first thing that it actually takes is, all right, 0 0. Okay, the second thing, I want to plot it out on diagonally, so I can go from 0 0 to 5 1 to 5 1 to the what we call bottom right corner, right? So what I can write here, 5 11 5 11, right? Makes sense. And after that, I don't remember what exactly it was after this. Let's actually run this. I believe it was the color. Okay, 255, 0 and 0, and again line width, let's say 3. Let's run this. All right. Okay, I am seeing a problem right now here. Can anyone tell me what is the problem? Like, I tried to print out 25500, which is the color code for the blue, but I am getting a color line here white. And can anyone tell me this is actually a bug? Okay, so how can I resolve this? And we saw this in the Goku part as well, like when we were dealing with the single pixel units. Okay, sorry, single image channels. So how can I resolve this? I want this answer in this channel. What I need to do to actually make it blue? Okay, I want this answer in the channel. Like, there is a bug in the code. I know there is a bug in the code. Okay, np dot ones, and everyone saying np dot ones. So can anyone tell me where am I actually getting wrong? Anyone? Go- Anyone? 255, 255, 0. Dattatreya sir is absolutely right. 255, 255, 0. No, it's wrong. Okay, I'm just kidding. Dattatreya, you are wrong. Sorry, I was just, into the kidding mode. Okay. It is not a color image. Benjamin is saying 00255. No one is getting the right basics. Why am I getting a single image, like a white image? What is the reason behind it? NP dot unit. No, Abdullah, you are wrong. It is in grayscale. Karthik is saying you have to convert it to the RGB. Karthik is absolutely bang on. He's saying right. Okay, Karthik is right. Okay, I just wanted a right answer. So how to convert an image into the RGB? We have three channels, right? So we have to put three here in order to make three dimension, right? Now actually let's run this. Boom. Now we have a blue image. Okay, right? I am Asa. Okay, so that is how we can convert. That is how we can actually perform a line. That is how we can draw a line on a canvas. Okay, and we can always do some sort of what we can call it, like we can even put what we call it, like a rectangle, I believe. I don't know, I know, like I have that memory, and let's say I am using all of these again, but instead of actually ending from here, I would love to actually end it from 400 400, and the color image should be 0 to 55. Let's actually make it 11. I don't even know why I did this. Okay, so now you have a rectangle which is in green color, and you can even put a text. Quite easy. Again, cv2 dot put text. Okay, canvas, and then I over 9,000. Okay, and after that, what we get actually, I don't remember. Like, let's actually see, 200 200, and then we have, let's run this. I believe there will be an error. Yeah, there is an error. What it is saying, put text, mm, cv2 dot put text canvas error overload required. What it actually requires for us is, that is where I actually like this. Like, I can be biased about it, but yeah. So let's run this, put text here. and see that in action. Yeah. So first thing is the image. Second thing is the text. Next thing is the uh, org. And what exactly the org is here? Bottom left corner of the text in the string image. All right. So color, font scale, thickness. Okay, I believe the what exactly it meant by the org is this. So I am actually passing the org here. Now the font scale, I believe font scale means how big a font should, render to, let's say 3. And after that, what I'm going to what exactly the next thing is, font scale, font color, and let actually give it a red color, 0, 0 to 55. And after that, let actually split it into multiple lines so it becomes easier to read. Okay. And after that, what we have is color. Then we have thickness. Okay, 10. 10 will be a lot actually. 11, 9, 2. Mm, what the hell? Uh, 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 let's actually see that in the documentation. Not first actually see that. Uh, uh, mm, mm. Font scale cannot be treated as a double. I did not treat it as a double, dude. How exactly it is a double? Mm, okay, let me actually see that in documentation. I cv dot put text. Okay, that is how I actually do the drawing things. I go into the documentation. I came in here and the documentation sucks. Okay, docs open cv. Let's actually write it down. And open cv modules, and it should be here somewhere in Python. And GUI features, I believe. Okay, and then drawing functions in OpenCV. There you go. Okay, there you go. So we have 1055 font. Okay, okay. So what I actually did was the opposite of it. So first, actually, it actually needed the after the origin, it actually needs a font. Okay. So what I am doing here wrong is cv2 dot font, what it is like, font Hershey simplex. We can actually just copy it out and just paste it here. Okay, it should be good to go. No, font scale. Okay, I again missed out on something. Font, and after that, okay, 4. Yo, finally. Okay, so the font is quite big. Let's say 1. Yeah, so we actually put up the some of the text on the canvas as well. So now in the chat, can I actually get an answer about how exactly I can convert this canvas into a white one? Like I would love to have a white canvas instead of black. Okay. Can anyone tell me in the chat? How can I do that? Anyone? Yeah, font face is your, okay, okay, sorry. I did not actually, explain this code to you. My bad, sorry guys. What exactly is happening right now is this is your canvas that we actually introduced here, that we basically initialized here. Then afterwards what we did to write on our canvas, it was over 9,000. Then we pass the where exactly, so you can actually understand this as a Cartesian system. And you can see like there, I don't know, like if you can see like here x and y, like these are x and y. And if I just hover over it, you will see like I am here like 200 and 200. So my what I can say, my text is getting started from 200 by 200, from 200 and 200, and ending here wherever actually it is actually stretching up to. And afterwards I need to pass on, sorry, I need to pass on a font type, like you have heard about it, you have must have heard about in the CSS. So you can actually take a metaphor from there and get an intuition for this as well. Like it is nothing but a font type. The font that we are getting here. So this is nothing but a font type. You can have multiple font types. After that, what we have here is the font scale, how big the font should look like, then the color and the width of the font, like how thick the font should be. Okay, big and thick. Okay, all right. So that was your drawing, guys. And now comes the fun part, like whatever we have covered till now can be implemented on the videos as well. Rename it, and I'm just gonna name it as video. Okay, so let me just create a new file called video.py. Okay, so import cv, sorry, not Django, cv2, and after that import not numpy. We don't need numpy since we are not we won't be dealing with the what uh canvases anymore. Yeah, we will be needing it actually. Import cv2, sorry, import numpy as np, cap cv2 dot video capture, and what the video name is, video dot mp4. Okay, and now what I need, while cap dot is opened. Okay, until this feed we are getting is opened. All right, so what I need is get the success or flag success, which is, let me actually write it, frame and cap dot read. Okay, what exactly do I mean by that? When I am going to pass on this cap dot read, it will just going to tell me if I get it or not. Like it will be true or false. That's it. Okay, and if it is true, we will gonna get a frame. Otherwise, the frame will going to be none. Okay, and then if success, what I mean by that, like if we get the frame, what we need to show the frame, and the frame, and cv2 dot wait key, I want to wait for at least, let's say, 10 milliseconds. Okay, and if k, and this is what I am going to do is the bit masking. Okay, so you don't really have to go get into this right now. What it does actually, it just it you can actually consider it as whatever you are going to press on the keyboard will going to happen accordingly. Say I am saying odd of q, it is just your unicode value. It actually extracts the unicode value. Okay, and what I need, whenever I actually get the q button, it should break this loop. Okay, else if I am not getting any frames, it should break either way. Like it should definitely break. Cap dot release and cv2 dot destroy all windows. Right, so let's run this. Again we have a video, right, fighting from let's actually make it somewhat slow. Let like for 5 seconds. Okay, okay, so it will gonna take some time now. Okay, but let's actually do it like in this manner. Not again. 50, 50 will be fine. 50 is fine. Okay, so now we have, we can literally make uh, a key wait, like it just waited for 50 milliseconds and then just it turned off. Okay, and before, if you want to actually before turn it off, you can always break this loop by pressing the q. That's it. Okay, and now the fun parts comes in. Okay, since every video every video is nothing but the juxtaposition of an frame. Not just actually focus on my words. What is a video? What is a film? It is nothing but the juxtaposition of a successive frames, right? We put one frame after the other. So what we can do, we can literally access the frames right now. So that is what we have right now. Okay, so if I want a gray frame, what I need to do right now, guys, cv2 dot cvt color and the frame, and this should convert to color, sorry, bgr to gray. and and yeah, okay. And the moment I actually do this gray frame, and also like I can actually name it gray frame because we have to pass two frames. Now we have two frames. Okay, let's run this. So you can see, guys, right now we have two frames, and one is in the, you know, what in the RGB, and other one is in what, like in the grayscale, grayscale mode or color space, what you call it. So whatever. So what will be your assignment for today, guys? Whatever I have covered till now in this with the image, or whatever we have covered this, like you need to perform that on the videos. All right. And now comes the last part of this session. Okay, so I think I will be needing some sort of, what, authorities or permissions from the moderator itself. Can I actually leave for a second and again join in, so I don't have to, give the permission to my camera, so my open CV can access it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. So
Yeah.
let me ask default.
Meanwhile, guys, you can fill out your attendance form.
Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay, all right, thank you. So come in here. So instead of this, what I can do is this. If I really want to show myself into this camera, okay, what I can do here is this. Say now we have two frames where one is the gray one and other is the what, the RGB one. Okay, so that is how you can also play with that. So now you can literally create your own filters, right? You just have to, see the filter, what we call it, like the code of RGB modes, and you will be able to, make your own filters like this, the color filters basically. We have not covered the blending and additive imaging yet, and hopefully we will cover it, yes, tomorrow in the tomorrow session. Okay, and yeah, okay. So what I actually want from you guys right now, that just practice whatever I have done on the videos. Okay, so that way you will be having a better understanding of whatever we have done with the videos and the images both. All right, and obviously I will be pushing this code on my GitHub for sure. And yeah, that is it for today, guys. Is there anything else you want to ask me? I can take questions for next, like, let's say 15 or 20 minutes if you have any questions. How, bruh? Already streaming, bruh, plus camera. I don't understand your question, bruh. Can you explain video part once again? Sure, Sahi Harsha. Sure, I can. What exactly is happening here? Say this part, like you saw me leaving the like leaving the stream for a while and then coming back. The reason was I have only single camera right now, and this camera, this actually takes the number or index number of the camera. So right now my index number of the camera is 0. Okay, all right. And if I have two cameras, if I want to access not from the my primary camera but from my secondary one, I need to pass on here one. All right, so that is how the video capturing is working. But if you really want to video capture is already existing video, the way I did video.mp4, okay, so you can do like this, like while cap dot is open, so it is nothing but like Then we read the image, sorry, then we read the frames, and if the frame was a success, we just performed the I am show. That's it. That's what we did. Okay, and what I need from you guys to do is, tomorrow we will be seeing rotation, scaling, and transformations, and warping and everything. Okay, and for the fourth day itself, we will start with the face recognition app. Okay, and GitHub ID is Akshay 594. It is very very bad to see the view. It is worth to see more 1M. What do you mean by that, Dhanesh? I don't understand by your statement what you are trying to infer right now. Can you please be more specific and more articulated? Thank you. And anything else, guys, that you actually want to ask? Like, I can perform all of these images, like what I actually did. Like, I can do, like, if I do it myself, I know honestly this by heart right now. Like, I know the concepts, I know what exactly will going to be, but that will not going to, benefit you in any manner. What I actually want for you guys, like, why don't you do for yourself, but with the video part this time? Okay, and each and every video, like I just showed you, I just showed you right now, like you can create, you can convert a frame into a gray frame, right? How? The way we actually did with the images, right? What is the assignment for today? Assignment for today is, okay, assignment for today will be posted in the community group. I will going to write some statements and some queries for you guys, like one or two, and we're going to structure the entire assignment in a better way. Will that, can that be happen, Josna? Like, can we do that?
Yes, sir. After the lecture, the materials and the assignment part will be uploaded on the community, and community link is in the chat. You guys can join the community and also ask your doubts there.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, that will be fine. So, and again, as for image, Shruti is asking, as for image, we have taken image.jpg. So, as like that, should we have to take the video as well? I just did. Shruti, I just did. If you actually see it here, CV2 dot video capture, and I have the video here already, video.mp4. Let me actually go it here. Like, I have this in the day2 folder. I have this video already. Okay, let me actually play it here. This video was already available. Like, I knew what I actually want, going to cover. The video was already there. Okay, so yeah, the video we actually did that. Like, we literally input the video here, video.mp4. We did that. Okay, any question, any more questions? What is the truncation? Yeah, good question. Truncation means basically, when you have a range. Let's say you have a range that is acceptable till 225. So let's say 255, and your pixel units are exceeding that value. So what you can do, the values that are being matlab ki, the values that are exceeding the 255 pixel units, you can truncate those values either to the darkest side, like to the, you can literally approach those value, or you can literally project those values to the darker pixels. Okay, or you can just hold it on the 255 itself. So whenever you see, like, let's say you find image pixel unit in an array which is 268. So what you can do for the truncation, you just have to write a simple if statement, which is just going to tell, like, if a pixel unit is greater than 26, sorry, if a pixel unit is greater than 255, you just have to perform, you just have to replace that pixel unit with the 255. Like, if it is more than 255, if it is 268, you just have to replace that 268 with the 255. That is your truncation. All right, I hope I have made myself clear here. Are you present on Let's Upgrade a community? I am. Oh yeah. I am I actually Josna, because I am not it's like first or second. Okay, I hope I am there, right? What is truncation? I just did. Is there any time limitation for the video? No, you can have any time limitations. Explain the part after the if is equals to k. I just did like if k, this is your bit masking. Okay, so what exactly it does, you just see this entire as a single statement. So what it actually does, like it waits for a key to be pressed on your keyboard. That's it. Okay, rounding off. I don't know what else. Are you present on Let's Upgrade? I hope I am. I just answered it. Manisa, any assignment? I just Sahisha, can you explain success and frame? Success is uh let me actually print it out for you guys. Okay. Okay. Let's actually say print. Uh Yay! We got the video. Okay. Let's say we say this. Okay. And I'm just going to mistype something like this. And when I actually see this, and what I'm going to tell, sad life. Okay. All right. So that is what so what exactly it should play right now, what exactly it should happen right now. So when I'm just going to tell like, okay, if the captured video has been captured by this class, like this method video capture, if the video has been captured, if the frame has been captured, then it should go into the success. Yes, we got the video. Otherwise we have a sad life. Okay, so we got the sad life part. Okay, and wait a minute, I don't know why it did not happen. It should have actually went into this. Let me actually fix that again. Yeah, we got the video. Yeah, we got the video. Okay. Okay, but why did not this video went into this part? Is it breaking up before that? Yeah, it is actually breaking up before that. Okay, I can actually fix this, but we are right now mm, running out of time. Basically, it is your flag. That's it. Like it returns true and false. Let's say print success. Okay, and I am printing it out here. Okay, now I don't know why it is not printing it out. Let's say actually from here, Python. What the file name is? Video.py. All right. Is it video.py or something else? I don't know why am I not getting the answer. Maybe it. Okay, so it is not for the video, I believe. It is more or less for what? Like, let's say I actually do this for this. Okay, okay, yeah. Now it actually, where actually it went in this here. Okay, but it did not print anything. Let me. What the hell? Okay, can't open the camera by index because we don't have an index right now. Basically the camera is being occupied by the streaming camera right now. Okay, so that is why. So that is what it does actually. It does tell you if we have got the frame or not, and this is the frame. That's it. Okay, any more questions? How can I run the code on the Sublime text editor? I'm just doing it. Oh, I maybe I haven't told you right now. Maybe I haven't actually given you a simple trick. What I do always, like you people have always seen me not doing this, like this. Like I don't do this. I never do this, right? Why? Why exactly I don't do this? Because I have a better trick. Okay. What exactly it is? Like I can do. Wait a minute. Not a trick, but I have this, like you can do this by this manner, but instead of actually going this, what I actually like about this Sublime, you just have to press Control plus B, left Control plus B. It will just going to render it, and boom, you have the video ready. It look fun. Okay, so that is how you guys can actually and now what I actually want for you guys to perform each and every action on the video frames. Okay, right? And can we do these things in Jupyter Notebook? Is it necessary? Yes, you can do Jupyter. You can do. I just told you the moment I actually started the session. I told you guys like you can perform every whatever even like the CV dot weight key, the video part, but there will be the problem for the channel space, color space, but it might not be problem for the video part because video actually gets popped up in something else. Okay, and yeah, is it run on Colab? Yes, we can run it on Colab. Which classifier are we? Are classifier? There is no classifier, Nimish. What do you mean by that? The classifier. We are not using any classification technique here. Do we? Nope, we don't. Is it run? Can we run it on Colab? Yes, we can run it on Colab. Omkar, I am sure. Yeah, I am sure. I don't believe it should show any error because I showed it to you guys yesterday, right? You can actually refer to my yesterday's session. I showed it to you guys, but my code doesn't work in Google Colab. It should. Like I showed it to you yesterday, exactly doing it. And any more questions? Thanks. Okay, Prince. Khan Prince. Is there any limit for the size of the video? That is actually a tricky question. Like you can, I haven't tried. Like I think we can use it. Like uh, I don't have videos right now on my laptop because I have Prime and Netflix what I use. But yeah, you can actually try it on your system. Just download any movie, download a video from YouTube like for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes and try to run this on your image like on that video. Okay. Yes, we can do it on Visual Studio as well. Jesse, you can actually refer to my yesterday's session, please. Please show it in once in Colab. You cannot perform this editor thing in the Colab. Let me warn you. Okay. Assignment include canvas part. Yes, it does. Why my video gets cropped, sir? I don't know your code, sir. Benjamin, I don't know about your code. My code also doesn't work in Google Colab. Aditi, I don't know why are you actually getting the guys this problem. Let me actually go into this. Okay, GitHub name is Akshay594. Akshay594, right? Yeah, my name is Akshay and also Gopal. Sir, any online compiler? Online compiler. We are using Colab. GitHub name it's Akshay594. Where my okay. All right. So instead of actually going in here, let's import the image. Please post GitHub link in community. I will. Akshay594. Satellite image using satellite image. Use this. Right. Yes, exactly. Actually, I have even used OpenCV on the satellite segmentation data, like showing the crop field versus non-crop field, like where the crop is okay, like and where it is not, like the what we call like non-futile and futile, not fertile, sorry, fertile versus non-fertile landscapes. Okay, and let me actually bring the okay. I don't see any error yet. I'm going cell by cell. Okay. I don't see any error yet. I don't see any error yet. Okay. I don't see any error yet. All right. Where, where guys, you actually got the error? Please let me know in the chat now. I just showed you. Okay. How exactly you can do this in the collab. Not five. I mean, like, okay, let me actually put it. Akshay 594. Yeah. Okay. Sir, please give the GitHub link. I could not find in any code in community. I will be on the community just as soon as possible. यार तुम लोग मजे ले रहे हो. Akshay 594. Seriously, dude. Camera one, sir. Camera one, sir. Camera one. I don't know what do you mean by that. We did it like cv2.im show. Yeah, this is actually much better. cv2.im show. I also love that way. And any more questions for me, guys? Any more questions? The thing will just going to escalate more and more day by day. So you better actually prepare yourself. All right. Tomorrow will be somewhat more some more complex things. Then again more complex, because complexity always should increase in order to improve upon something. That is how the improvements works, right? But it shows error. How exactly it shows error? I just showed you here right now. Okay. Thank you. MUI Goku. I'm more of a actually Vegeta guy. I really don't like Goku. Like I like Goku for being what it does. Like I really feel empathy for Vegeta. Like he always has been the most hardest, worker, like hardest one who actually train hard, who work hard. Yet he always, lag behind the Goku. And what I don't like about the Goku, the support he actually does get from the Akira Toriyama. If not for the Akira Toriyama, the Vegeta would have been the protagonist for the entire series. I bet. Okay, I'm damn sure about it. Thank you. What does the CV2 dot destroy all windows does? It actually collapses every windows that actually gets popped up by the CV2 dot im show. What methods do we have to prepare for tomorrow for better understanding? It will be mentioned in the assignment itself. I don't know what. Thank you for today. Catch you tomorrow. Yeah, it's seeming. Do you watch anime? I breathe anime, dude. If so, which are the animes you have watched? Uh, I don't know if if I should actually answer this one. Okay, I have watched. Avatar is not an anime, firstly. Okay, Akash, and I have watched Dragon Ball Z, of course. Dragon Ball. Each arc of Dragon Ball, each arc of Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titans, Gone Girl, and Code Geass, all-time favorite. Of course, the all-time good like the Death Note. And other than that, I don't remember actually. I have been seeing the animes. I have been watching the animes since I was 9 on the Tonami channel. Okay, then I got my computer. I started to download it. Then that is how I used to watch anime. I never stopped watching anime. So it is quite hard to tell how many I have till watched right now. I also used to see the card captors. Okay, can we take online link of the video? But Goku gets easily everything than Vegeta. One Punch Man. Yeah, of course, One Punch Man. Yeah, Demon Slayer is something really good right now. Can we take online link of video? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Ashutosh, stop. Yes, we can. Okay. Uh, Try Jujutsu Kaisen. I will. Okay. Okay, guys. It was lovely talking to you. Okay. And you might have a stream for where we actually can talk about the anime itself. Like, I love anime. I love gamings. And like, big time nerd. Okay. So, can you give a small revive on? Yeah. Please don't get into this right now, Manish. Okay. Like watch Berserk. I will. Yeah, please send me the, my LinkedIn profile is Data Guy 404. You can send me the recommendation of the my any anime if you have watched it. Okay. For artwork and different story, you can. Yeah, I have watched a Demon Slayer. William. Lol. Okay, Valorant. Yeah. Okay, guys, it was really really lovely talking to you. I think I gotta go now. Okay, and good night. I hope you learned something new. I hope you will keep learning new. Beside, if I am like if anyone teaching you or not, that is how you always grow. Okay, can we watch this session further? Yes, you can. Okay, this is available on the YouTube. Always will be. Yeah, bro. Anime cons conversation never ending. Yeah, bro. Absolutely. And once more, please. LinkedIn once more. You can just type Gopal Singh, and then yeah, Gopal Singh will be fine. Okay. Data guy 404. Data guy 404. Okay. That is my username for LinkedIn. Data guy 404. Learn new things too much. Yeah. Okay, guys. So, Josana, can we done now? Can we just close the stream now?
Yes, so we can end.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Bye. Good night and take care.